Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, DadCraft73. We're back here playing one man, one mod, learning everything there is to know about immersive engineering. Man, it's amazing. We are having such a good time. I love it so much. Man, thank you so much for all your support. It does my heart good to know that you guys are loving this series too. All right, we got to get to work because we've got to take care of some business today. Now, every once in a while when you're playing modded Minecraft, you have to just take a little step back and fix some things. Man, we have like a spaghetti string of mess over there. We've got all these windmills blowing around. We've got water wheels. We have all these different power production things. We have our new little power production thing that we made last episode, our thermoelectric generator. And that's all well and good, except we really need to start thinking about consolidating this area, our area today, or that we've got in this series, into like a decent section. So I thought, what would be kind of cool is to come over here. That's where our nether portal is, up on the hill, and make this area up here our power production sort of area. Okay, so we have 2 water wheels, we've got 5 windmills, and we've got thermoelectric generator going, and we have tons of machines over there that require energy, and we really aren't producing enough to be able to handle that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to move a lot of these machines. And it's not ideal. I don't really relish the idea of moving those water wheels, but I think it's necessary. We need to get some things set up here, some infrastructure in place so we can take a step forward into the next, environment that we've got to get into. It's going to be time very soon, very soon, for us to get into a diesel generator. And I want to make sure that we're ready for that. So we're going to do a couple things. Now, there are going to be some new things that we're going to do today as well. Because along with moving these machines from over there to over here, we open up some space over there that I can build we're going to build multiple of a single pretty awesome machine today. So I need to get to work. By the way, I'm up here using my drill. Man, it's amazing. The drill doesn't mess around. It takes care of business. It chops trees. It slices. It dices. It makes julienne fries. Whatever you want to do, it does it. Now, one of you guys, I want to say this real quick, and it's actually a very valid point. One of you guys said in the comments section that the thing about this drill, there's a couple things. First of all, when you break a block, like say I'm going to break this piece of wood, okay, you'll see that it digs out underneath of it like that, right? It breaks this block plus, the 3 that would complete the 3x3 square. But if I go under here, let's see, where's a good example? Let's get rid of this. Now, if I go under here and I say, hey, I'm going to break this dirt, it breaks the dirt, but it doesn't break the wood. And the reason behind that is it uses however much power it needs to break the block that's in front of it. So if you've got different blocks of different hardness around, like for example, let's say you had gravel and obsidian, and you put the drill over the obsidian or the gravel, it would break the gravel, but it wouldn't break the obsidian. But if you put the drill over the obsidian block, it would break both obsidian and gravel. So it breaks whatever blocks it's pointing at and uses enough power just to break that one. You've probably experienced this already. If you've by chance made the drill, you're down in the mines and you're ripping through, digging out a 3x3 hole somewhere, and all of a sudden you come across like some coal or something like that. And if you don't put the drill over the coal, it will break everything but. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Here's the other thing you can do. By the way, this thing's all cool and all, but sometimes you want to dig one block. See? One block. If you hold shift down, you can dig one block at a time. So you can use this drill if you want to for all of your digging needs. You don't need to essentially carry a shovel and stuff like that along with you. It just makes it so you can clear things out a lot faster if you need to. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that. You guys mentioned it in the comments section, and you're exactly right. I want to make sure that we address it, because that's what we do around here. So, I hope you guys don't think that I claim to know all there is to know about immersive engineering. That's not the case at all. Sometimes we learn together. So you guys give me tips, and I see if I can reproduce it, and then if I can, then, man, we talk about it in the video. I think that's good stuff. Please keep doing that for sure. Okay, I'm going to sleep through the night. I'm going to get some clearing done. I'm going to essentially make a big flat spot up there. Maybe put some cobblestone down to give us some kind of base. And then I'm going to move stuff. Okay, so I'm going to spend probably the next good while, maybe, I don't know, an hour or whatever it takes, to move our water wheels and our... These guys. Oh, hello. Gotta turn that off. Oh, good grief. That was not what I intended to do. Crazy thing. Oh my goodness, we were just letting that ride all crazy. Anyway, let me go off camera and I'll get some work done and I'll bring you back in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. So I've got my entire power production system, except for that thermoelectric generator. We're going to deal with that probably tomorrow. We got to take care of some business, especially after what happened to me earlier. I got blown up by a creeper. You can see in my thing, Dadcraft was blown up by a creeper. I was standing here taking care of business, and he snuck up on me. Not cool. I died. That does not make me happy, but what does make me happy is how sweet this looks. So we've got our 5 windmills over here. We've got them connected all with LV wire relays. There's no reason to use anything higher than that because they're only producing like, I don't know, say 30 RF a tick, if even that much. We've got our water wheels back over here. We just put them right side by side. They're fully optimized, so they're producing like 88-ish RF per tick. And then I've got everything feeding in to 3 HV capacitors. So we're going to have 12 million RF that we're going to be able to get stored over here. Everything over there has been disconnected, and I've made myself a couple more balloons and some other stuff. Let's go sleep through the night here so we don't get blown up. I don't know why I always start recording and immediately it turns nighttime. I guess that's just the way it works around here. Dang game. So anyway, we've got a couple things set up. So we've got those 3 HV capacitors over there that are going to hold total of 12 million RF. So the power that Immersive Engineering produces is called IF, Immersive Flux. But in the world of modded, there's really I guess there's technically 3 types of power. There's RF, which stands for redstone flux. There's EU, which stands for energy units, I believe. And then there's another type of power called joules. And sometimes you have to use that. Depends on what type of system that you've got. But the cool thing about Immersive Engineering is Immersive Engineering power, IF, is the same as RF. So if you've got like a machine, say you're running another mod pack that, say you're running like thermal expansion pulverizer maybe in your mod pack, and it takes RF, certain amount of RF per tick, you can use Immersive Engineering, which produces IF, to run that machine. They're the same as far as modded is concerned. Very rarely, if ever, will you encounter a mod pack that says, hey, this machine only requires IF to run and it can't use RF. So they're essentially synonymous, right? Same thing. IF, RF, same deal. I use those interchangeably. All right, so what we've got here, we're introducing a new type of power, and a new power connector, which is called MV, so medium voltage. And I've got, coming off the 3 HV capacitors over there, 3 MV connectors, and I've got an MV connector here. Now on this side, temporarily, until I could get some of my machines back online, we're going to pull low voltage out of this LV capacitor, right? So we're going to run medium voltage across the river here to this guy, and then we're going to pull LV back out the other side. You can do that if you want to. You can put low voltage in, pull high voltage out, whatever you want to do. And if you remember when we talked about wires, that there are, let's see, power wires. There are basic wiring. So each connector has an input value of 256, 1024, or 4096. And each wire has a maximum transfer rate of 2048, 8192, or 32768. So low voltage can input 256 IF/RF per tick into your power network. MV can do 1024, etc. And then the wire itself can handle 2048, 81, 92, 32, 70, 768. So what we're going to do to be able to deliver power out of those MV capacitors at a fairly high rate of speed, we're going to connect them across the river with MV connections. So they can essentially travel, or they can transmit 1,000 RF per tick across the wire, right? But we need to get some of our machines online, especially, all I'm really worried about right now is getting my crusher back online, and then some machines that we're going to build just here in a minute, I hope, if we have enough materials. I'm a little worried. I also need to get this blast furnace back online like yesterday, because I need some steel, and I don't know if I have enough, but we'll see. We'll see where we end up going. But before we can do any of that stuff, we actually have to make some of these medium voltage wires. So we're going to just take some electrum. Remember, we made that. It's gold and silver in the alloy furnace, right? So we're going to make some electrum plate, like so. And then we're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this, and we're going to convert that into electrum wire, okay? And we should have some sticks. Yeah. And then from here, it's the same as making the other types of wire, right? So we're going to put iron ingot. Let's see. What is this stuff again? Yeah, stick in the middle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go like so. And we'll make some medium voltage wire. Now remember, this is unshielded stuff. So this is going to be transferring a lot more power than our low voltage wire. So we want to make sure, without a doubt, that we convert that stuff to insulated. That means we're going to need some stuff. Let me look in here. What's in here? Creosote. Oh, creosote oil? Perfect. That's exactly what I need to be in there. Okay, and let's make insulated MV wire. We should be able to go like so. What's the deal here? Yeah. And then we should be able to go like this. Right? And then we should be able to put these guys around and get our insulated MV wire coils. And we're going to have 12. That's plenty for what we need so far. All right, so let's go back across here. We're going to hook this up. And then our power system, essentially from our power production plant over here, or all of our different power production machines, will transfer that power all the way across the river here into our machine area. So if I go like this, right, and we just come up here, I have this little thing set up. I can go like that, right? And now we're able to connect all of this power. What? Oh, it's LV. One thing to remember, is this a medium? Okay, yeah, so one thing to remember is LV connectors can only run, that's what I want right there. You can only connect LV wire to LV connectors. And you can connect MV to MV, and then eventually we're going to get into some high voltage stuff. High voltage connectors and relays can only connect to HV wire. So you sort of have to balance what you've got going on here. So we're going to connect this guy and get him into this relay, and then one more, this guy into here. Bang. Okay. Now we're going to extend our little platform across here. Let's get our let's actually get our wires going to get them like that. Okay, and let's go across. Let's see, where is this guy at? He is right there. Is it this block? Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we'll go up. And we'll bring this stuff in. Like so. Okay? Put that guy there, and we'll break him down like this. And then we're going to put one of our MV wire relays. They're made the exact same way as low voltage ones. So you have to use terracotta, and you have to use, instead of using copper like the LV ones do, the medium voltage use iron. So you got to use a little bit of iron, but shouldn't be a big deal. And then we can connect that across there. Perfect. All right, and then let's just go a little bit further. We'll probably be able to connect this in now. Let's just build our bridge across here, and we should be able to go from here to there. Okay, now we've got power coming into this guy at a reasonable amount, right? So it's not just like some slow little transfer. I mean, it's going to be just dumping power in there, which is going to be amazing. That's going to break some extra stuff, which is not really what I wanted, but we'll take it. Let's put this guy back there. Okay, and we'll take this guy out, and this guy out, and this guy out, and this one, and then we'll get up here and start. Then we can use our crazy mining drill, blowing it up around here. Man, I love this mining drill. It makes me so happy. I was down in the mines a little while ago, and I was just like wrecking everything. It's awesome. I love it. All right, let's go up here and get these guys, and then these guys. Okay, perfect. All right, so now we've got our power system back up. Okay, awesome. I love it. It makes me happy. So we have to make. We're gonna just start with one machine today. I think we're gonna run out of time if we try to go too crazy. But at least if we build one, then we'll know how to build it, and then we can build the other ones if we need to. There's another piece of heavy machinery that we want to make, and that is called a metal press. Now, what a metal press is pretty simple, right? It's just a couple pieces of steel scaffolding. Redstone engineering block, a piston, a conveyor belt, and heavy engineering block. I think we have actually most of these guys. It's actually built really simply. So if we go like here, you'll see that it's scaffolding, redstone engineering block scaffolding. It's a piston facing down, and then it's a heavy engineering block on top. So the cool thing about these things is you can use them to make your plates and your wires and all that kind of stuff. I do need to run over here. So we're going to do some crafting here in just a second, but I want to go over here before we start that and see if I've got some coal coke. I do. Yes, that makes me happy. We're going to have to get... Oh, and we just have so many little projects that we need to do. So this is going to make us 18 steel. Let's put this in here and have that guy cooking up, right? How's our slag looking? Good. All right, yeah. So we're going to have to figure out how to, not figure out, we're going to have to automate the fluid. So you remember our blast furnace from way back forever ago. As we burn coal and create coal coke, we produce creosote oil. We got to find some place to put that stuff. So I think what we're going to end up doing is putting it in one of those big immersive engineering tanks, because we always need extra creosote oil, and having 500 buckets of it is going to be pretty awesome. So we can do some mass storage there for sure, and then we can figure out how we can get rid of the rest of it. I mean, that might just be as simple as bucketing it out and throwing it away, or doing something like that for sure. Okay, so now we have our power back over here. Let's see how many materials that we have already. So we should have a high voltage or a heavy engineering block somewhere. Maybe we don't. I thought for sure we did. Maybe it's in our toolbox. Let's see. Are you in here, guy? Yep. So we have that. Oh my goodness, my inventory. Let's put this and this and this and that away. We're going to need these. Yes, we don't need that though. Engineering, that guy can go away, and that guy can go away. Okay. All right. So let's get our scaffolding out. We need 1, 2 of those. We need this like that. We need a redstone engineering block, and I can never remember how to make those, but we've made them before for sure. So it's just copper, iron, and some redstone. I should have some copper in here. Yep, just one piece. And then let's get ourselves this stuff right here. And we will go like this, and we will make 2 of those. We just need 1. Well, we'll keep both of them. And then we just need a piston. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We need, let's get this, and let's get this thing back. I hate having like one log like just hanging around. And then we should be able to make a piston, right? Piston. Bang. All right. And that should be everything we need. Oh, except for some conveyor belts. We just need 2 though. 1, 2. Perfect. All right. So let's go get this thing fired up. Remember, we're going to be running off low voltage power until we can make enough MV connectors. We want to upgrade this. We probably want 1 million or 4 million RF over here on this side. I mean, I think that makes sense to me at least. Okay, let's build this guide. We're going to build them... I want to build them sort of backwards. Not really backwards, but I want them to face... Well, I'll show you. So we're going to go like this and like that. Redstone engineering block is going to go right in the middle, like that. Right? And we're going to get a piston. And here's the cool thing. You put the piston however you want to. You get your engineer's hammer, and you can rotate it. And we want to rotate it so it's facing down. And then we just need this guy on top. And I want my conveyor belts. You can put them to run however you want to, but I want one to run this way, and I want them to run like that. I want them to run. So this is going to be the input area. This is going to be output, right? So then we can just come rolling over here and be like, hey, what's up? I need these cool things. And then we just click on the thing, right? There we go. There's our metal press. You just click on the piston, by the way. If you have trouble forming it, it's probably because your piston is not facing down. It has to be facing down. You can't just throw it in there and hope for the best. Okay. All right, let's see if by chance... I bet I have no steel being produced. Oh, I do. Okay. I think that might be all that we need. Okay, now... so you have this machine, this metal press. So let's go over here and get some power to it. Let's see, do we have a LV connector? Let's look in our toolbox. LV wire connector, perfect. And we just need some LV wire. Do I have some? Yeah, I got stacks of it. Okay, not stacks of it, but I've got plenty for what I need. All right, we're going to do like a temporary setup here. This is not going to be permanent, at least the wire connection. The location of these guys is going to be permanent. I'm cool with it sitting right there. That's going to work. So if I put like this guy right here, okay, and then we can come up here and get ourselves an low voltage. I don't have a thing. That's a medium voltage relay. Here, can this go in there? No, okay. I need a low voltage relay to hook these guys up. Can you go in there? Yeah, you can. All right. Oh, yeah, I've got tons of them. I thought I had some for sure. All right, so let's go up another block, and we're going to put this low voltage relay here, and we're going to connect this guy to a low voltage wire connector right on the top of this guy, like so. Okay? And then we could go down, and we'll run a piece of wire from this guy over here. So we have this guy back online now. And I think we can probably make it so we can run it from here to there. Yeah, just so we can get our crusher back online so we can process ores. We have a lot that we need to process. We've already processed some, but we definitely need to process a little bit more. Okay, so we got this guy now. Looks pretty cool, right? It's doing its deal. Let's make a couple little odds and ends, and then we should be good to go. So we want to make a hopper so we can use that as an input area, and we want to make a treated wood chest. I don't have one, but I do have lots of these. Let's make lots of these. And then somewhere creosote oil. Yeah, that's going to be more than we need, but that's perfect. So just remember, this guy goes in the middle, chest pattern of planks around the outside. And let's get these all out of here like so. And then we can make ourselves one of these treated wood chests, right? Storage crate, not a chest. And then we need to make a hopper, so we're going to need to make a regular chest, like so. And then we could go like this, and we could go like this. Okay, there's a hopper. Okay, so we have a hopper. Okay, now we're also going to have to make a new blueprint. We've made a blueprint that allows us to make like crafting ingredients, but this is going to be a different blueprint that's going to allow us to make press molds. Okay, so the recipe for this guy is a steel plate, and it's some paper and some lapis. Okay, what's the chances of us having some paper hanging around here? Oh, there's my death thing. All right, paper. Do we have any paper? No, but that shouldn't be a huge deal because we should be able to come up here. Now that this guy's offline, we can maybe go over here. Oh, get out of here, guys. All right, and we could grab, there we go, 33 of them. And we should be able to go, can we go like that and make it? No, we got to have a crafting bench. Okay. How's this guy doing? He's doing okay, I guess. He doesn't have anything in him, but That's okay. Once that thing went offline, it stopped fermenting that sugar cane. So let's make ourselves some paper, and we'll make a ton. I mean, it's not really a ton of paper, but it's at least some. And then we should be able to take one of our steel ingots, and we'll go like this, and we'll go like that. Okay? Perfect. All right, now we should be able to grab some lapis and then make this blueprint. 1, 2, 3. I know my inventory is a mess, but we want to do press molds like that, right? Metal press molds. Okay. Now we're gonna need the rest of our steel. We have, I think that's enough. I think it's enough. Let's go over here and make our first press mold, which is gonna be the plate mold. So we take this blueprint out, we put this blueprint in, right? We're gonna add this, and we're gonna make the plate mold. We just need a set of wire cutters. I wonder if we can use these like partially broken ones. Let's see if it'll let us do it. Nope, they've got to be a fresh set of wire cutters. Okay, that's easy to make. We have the stuff in our inventory. Yep, okay. Let's make a set of these. There we go. And then we can go over here and put this guy in there like that. Do we have to spread this out? Oh, it's got to be steel plates. Okay, not a problem. This will be the last time we need to use this hammer, our engineer's hammer, to make these steel plates. Be the last time. We won't. Oh, I wonder. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll go like this and make this guy. All right. Metal press mold. All right. Now let's pretend that we're gonna need some. How about some? What kind of plates are we always making? We can make. I don't want to make those. Let's see. Let's see what kind of plates we can actually make here. I want to see if what we need to use any of these for. Lead plate can be used with what? To make leaded concrete. Yeah, well, we can make a lead plate. Why not? We have a little bit of lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How about 8 of those? Okay. Now, if we go back up top here, I know I've been jibber-jabbering for a while. Hopefully, this episode's not going to be too long. I'm trying to be aware that it's easy for me to get these episodes to be like 900 years long. And we're trying to just do like play together kind of stuff. So we go like that. We can put a hopper down like that. And then if we go out here on this end, we can put our wooden storage crate. Remember, if a conveyor belt goes to an inventory, it will automatically place that item in the inventory. And then we just go here, and you kind of go up underneath and click like that. Watch this. This is amazing. We click that. Watch what it does. Chunk, chunk. That's amazing. I love it. Yep. And it's just going to pump out these plates. Oh, it's awesome. All right, so I think we're probably good to go for this episode. I want to talk about the metal press. We need to make at least one more of those. I think we're probably going to end up making 2 more. We're going to need 1 for rods, 1 for wire. There's some other presses that you can make. We can look at those real super quick. Let's sleep through the night real quick. We'll look at the different presses we can make. Okay, if we look here at our deals, we can make bullet casings, we can make rods, gears. I don't know if we need gears for anything. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to make... we don't need gears in this mod pack. But if you play in a mod pack that you need gears, you could definitely use a press to do it. We can also make bullet casings. We can make packing and unpacking molds. We want to play with those for sure. And then different size packing molds. So that's awesome. So there's our plate press. We're going to make 2 more. We're going to make one that we're going to make a rod press, and we're going to make one that we can make wire presses. And we're going to just run them side by side right here. And I don't have any trouble coming over here and just dropping some materials in. Works like a dream. There's our lead plates. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Man, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my one man, one mod, Mod Pack series, where we're learning all we can about immersive engineering. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.